I welcome you all for this video lecture. I am Ramadas, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, Vignan University, Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. Let's see that. So already I told you that we have a starting state, the starting by Q naught. The starting state, because a special arrow mark, that is a start, that is labeled by, it's a state. The state is represented by a circle and labeled by Q naught. So it is a starting state. So first we have to draw the start state. So it is very mandatory to labeled like this for starting state. As I told already that Q naught is a starting state. So the Q naught is a user defined name. So as you like, you can give any labels like capital A or 0, 1, 2, 3. It's up to you. How can you go for labeling that one? Let's see the next. We have to read the first inputs because the containing the string is 0. So for the state Q naught, if we go for applying the input 0, it has a transition from Q naught into Q1. That is a transition. It is called as a transition. So starting state is a Q naught. For this starting state Q naught, if we apply the input 0 and it has a transition from Q naught to Q1, because the binary string contains 0, 1 as a substring or not. So suppose the given string is maybe in 0, 1. It is a substring. 0, 1 is a substring in the given string. So it is acceptable. So now let's go for that 1. I hope everyone has understand that why you are making here 1. Because the possibilities of this substrings, what are all the possible strings which are generated by this language? Let me see that. The binary strings, the string may be starting with 0. The string is starting with 0 and ending with 1. If I give this input, this is an input, so 0, 1. So 0, 1 is a substring. So after reading, first it read the 0. So for the state Q naught, if you go for applying the input 0, it has a transition from Q naught to Q1, right? And the next input is what? 1. Now, from the state Q1, if we apply the input 1, it goes to state Q2, right? So, where this 0, 1, if I give this input 0, 1, 0, 1 is a substring of, is a substring. For this given input string is also 0, 1, so it is also a substring. So, it is reached to the final state. So, in this case, I have to double circle this one because the Q2 is the final state or accepting state. Q2 is the final state or accepting state. Again, I repeat, for example, if I give my input is 0, 1. In this case, 0, 1 is a substring. So, first it will take the 0 transition. We can go for take Q naught. For the input 0, it goes to the state Q1. What is the next input? 1. From the state Q1, if you apply the input 1, it goes to state Q2, right? Now, 0, 1 has read by this finite automata. So, we can make it this Q2 as a final state or accepting state. Now, I double circled that one. Q2 is that final state or accepting state because it's read the 0, 1 as a string. 0, 1 as a string. Now, I have a self loop. What is this called as a loop? The state, I have one state. For this state, I labeled as a Q naught. In this case, if I apply the input 0, it goes to the state Q1. In case, if I go for applying the input 1, it is contains called as a self loop. It is contained called as a self loop. That means for this input, the state has a transition, but it come back to the same state for the input 1. So we can call this as a self loop. So why here I make it this 1 transition? Let's see that if I take this input 1, 0, 1, the given input string is what? 1, 0, 1. In this 101, what is the first input? The first input is that 1. Second input is that 0. And third input to this 1. From this given 101, where 01 is a substring. So this language that contains the several number of strings, whereas 01 as a substring. Likewise, if it is the string has given us an input, the finite automata has to recognize. So that here the state Q0 have a self loop for the input 1. Understand? Again I repeat, suppose if we have the input 101. For this 101, the first input is what? 1. In this case, we have to go for the self loop. 0, 1 like that. 1, 0, 1. So after reading this 101, 01 is a substring. 01 is a substring. Okay. Now let's see. Next I can make the transitions in this state Q2 that contains the self loop for the input 0, 1. So there is a self loop that contains 0, 1. So why I made this transition like that? Because suppose the input equals 0, 1, 1, 0. Suppose if I give this input like this, so finite automata has to recognize because 0, 1, here 0, 1 as a substring. In this given input string, 0, 1 as a substring. So the first 0 has read by Q0 to Q1. And second input 1, it's read by Q1 to Q2. Thereafter, I may have another input 1 and one more input 0. So, the given input strings maybe it start with 0. The given input string start with 0 or ending with 1. Likewise, the binary strings beginning with 1 and ending with 0. If it is the case where 0, 1 as a substring, so maybe 0, 1 as a substring. Okay. So, if it is I am going to start 0, there is a transition from Q0 to Q1. Suppose if I have the input 1, I may go for the self loop. I mean Q0, again come back to the state Q1, right? So, in this case, we can go for drawing like that. Next, there is one more transition for this Q1 state that is contained the self loop 0. So, what is the case? If it is the case, why it's making like that? Suppose if I have 0 input, this input equals 0, 0, 0, 1. So, here the zeros are occurrences in many times. Maybe 3 zeros or 4 zeros followed by 1. If it is the case, the first 0 is read by from state Q0 to Q1. From the state Q0 to Q1, that is the first 0. There is a transition 0. So, next input is that another one 0. So, if it is the case, if multiple number of zeros is coming, then we have this self loop. Then we have this self loop again reading more number of zeros. So, this is also the valid strings which is generated by the language. So, for those reasons, we are making here this another one input as 0. I can make it as a self loop, right? Understand that? Now, we can go for writing this finite automata. So, this finite automata DFA that consists of 5 tuples. What are that? Q, sigma, delta, Q0, F. Again, I repeat, the finite automata, finite state machine or finite automation, we can define by 5 tuples. 5 tuples, that is finite state machine M that contains Q, sigma, okay, delta, Q0, F. So, this finite automata only we have to go for building the DFA. So, from this DFA, from this transition, this is the whole we can call it as a transition diagram. This whole we can call it as a transition diagram. The whole diagram we can call it as a transition diagram. Okay. So, the Q is that what? The Q is a finite set of states. So, the Q is a finite set of states. So, what are the states from this transition diagram, that is Q0, Q1, Q2. So you have to write Q0, Q1 and Q2, right? And next is that what? Sigma. Sigma is an alphabet. So this alphabet, what is in the form of binary strings. So binary string means by means of what? It is an zeros and ones. So sigma that contains zeros and ones, right? Next state, what is the next? Q0. Later I come to the delta. Q0. Q0 is the starting state. So you have to write Q0 is the starting state. Q0 is the starting state. And F is the final state or accepting state. So F that equals final state or accepting state. So from this transition diagram, the state Q2 is a final state. The state Q2 is a final state or accepting state. So we can write the state Q2 is accepting state. Q2 is the final state or accepting state. I hope I understand. I think everyone has to understand this one. I just read explaining here that the state, the Q is nothing but a set of states, the Q0, Q1, Q2, and the sigma is that input symbols 0, 1, and starting state is the Q0, and F is a final state that is called as a Q2 state. So this finite automata that contains two things. One is for transition diagram and second one is that transition table. So now let's we go for see about that transition table. So this transition table in this form of matrix, that is called as a delta. Delta is a mapping function or a transition function. So this transition functions can be described in a tabular form, that is called here transition table. Okay. Now we can take this. We can take the state delta. Delta is a transition function or it is a mapping function where this delta, we have the input symbols, we have the input symbol 0. We have the input symbol 0. So for this delta, for the input symbol 0 and another one is the input symbol is 1. So in this table, you have to write the states Q0, Q1, Q2 and so on. How many states are there? Q0, Q1, Q2. So those states you have to write in this format. And there are two inputs are there, zeros and the ones. So you can take it another two columns for zeros and ones. Now you can go for applying this, take this starting state. Starting state is at Q0. So that's what it is marked by the special arrow mark, that is a Q0. For this state Q0, if you apply the input 0, it goes to the state Q1. So you have to write the state as Q1. Next, for the state Q0, if we apply the 1 input, it has to come back to the same state, that is Q0. Again I repeat, take the state Q0. Q0 is the starting state. That's what the special arrow marks is indicated in the table. So this Q0 state, if you apply the input 0, it goes to the state Q1. So from this transition diagram, we may write like this. The easy way, we can go for writing this transition table from this transition diagram, right? And next, from this Q0, if we apply the input 1, it come back to the same state Q0. Similarly, we'll take the state Q1. For the state Q1, if we apply the input 0, it is come back to the same state, right? For the input 0, it come back to the same state. So we have to write Q1. The next, for the state Q1, if we apply the input 1, it goes to the state Q2. So we have to write this Q2. Similarly, for state Q2, take the state Q2. Okay. So take the state Q2. If you apply the input 0, it come back to the same state. So we can write this Q2. If you apply the input 1, again it come back to the same state, that is Q2, right? So this is called as a transition table where Q2 is the final state or accepting state. We can rounded here, we can show that one. So this is the deterministic finite automata for the strings that containing zeros, ones as a substring. I hope everyone will understand this. Now, let's go for see the next topic, languages of DFA. Languages of DFA. That is the language of DFA by means of what? A DFA that accepts the string W if there is a path. There is a path means what? There is a transition from one state into that another state. So there is a path from Q0. Q0 is an initial state or starting state to an accepting state. So there is a path from initial state to final state that is labeled by W. That is labeled by a W. So we can write this mathematical notations. This is the form of the language that is called as a language of this. Okay, this is the languages of an DFA. So languages of an DFA, that is I have taken this DFA as a that equals string is a W. The given strings may be anything. So we can, W is nothing but it represents the strings where delta dash is a mapping function where Q0 is a initial state. Q0 is a initial state, and for the input string W where this is the subset of that state that is called as a final state. So how can we write this languages of the strings? Again I repeat, W where W is an input string where this input string is a mapping function of Q0 comma W. Mapping function of Q0 comma W. Okay. So this is how so we'll see this previous one. We can write like this. So first we have to take the state. First we have to write this delta of first state Q0 for the state Q0 for the input 0. Delta of for the input Q0 for the state 0. If you apply this input, it goes to the state Q1. So the answer is Q1, right? Then delta of Q0 comma 1. So for the state Q0 and apply the input 1, it come back to the same state Q0. Similarly, you have to write Q0 delta of Q1 comma 0. Q1 comma 0. So for Q1, if you apply the input 0, Q1, if you apply the input 0, it is coming back to the same state that is called as a Q1. And for delta of Q1 comma 1 for the input state, it goes to Q2. This is what we are written in this transition table. Let's see delta of Q2 comma 0 for the answer is Q2, and delta of Q2 comma 1, this answer is Q2. So this is the form of languages of this grammar. We can go for this languages of the grammar. The given string input, that is the state Q0. This is the input string W. This is the input string W. So we can go for the W next input string like that. So this is what we have written here. W delta of Q0 comma W, and finally we reach to that final state. So all strings that lead to an accepting state from the Q0. So all the state has to lead to that final state or accepting state. Let me see the next example. So already we have seen the first example. Now let's see this second example. In this second example, where we have to build we have already built this one, DFA, deterministic finite automata, accepting all and only strings with an even number of zeros and even number of ones. So the strings that consisting of zeros and ones. So from this question, what we have to understand that, so this strings that consist of zeros and ones, the strings that consist of zeros and ones, where even number of zeros and even number of ones. even number of zeros and even number of ones. So even number of zeros and even number of 1 means there are 2 zeros, 2 ones. And there are 4 zeros, 4 ones. Likewise, there are 6 zeros or 6 ones, where these zeros and ones may be in the any position. They are not specify any positions here. So, what is the question is given? A DFA that accepting all and only strings with an even number of zeros and even number of ones. So, we can go for take the even number of zeros and even number of 1, such a kind of strings we can go for recognized by DFA. So, we have to build a deterministic finite automata to recognize the even number of zeros and even number of ones. So, let's first we take that what are the possible strings, even number of zeros and even number of ones. So, if I have the strings 0, 0, even number of zeros and even number of ones, it is a valid strings. Next, if I have 1, 0, 0, that is a even number of zeros, even number of ones. Now, 1, 0, 1, 0, this is also valid even number of zeros and even number of ones. Similarly, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, this is also the valid number of strings. So, what you can understand from there is a even number of zeros are there and there is a even number of ones are there. So, there is a even number of zeros also there and even number of ones also there. So, first as usual we have to take the state Q0. Q0 is the initial state. There is a special arrow mark that is called as a start symbol. Now, the first transition will take this one. Will take this first input 0. So, for the state Q0, if I apply the input, it come to the state Q2 for the input 0, right? The next, another one 0 is there. So, again if I apply the input 0 from the state Q2, it goes to Q0. So, the possible strings is what? It may be 0, 0, 1, 1. That is even number of zeros, even number of ones. So, zeros and again one more 0 from the state Q1, it will come back to that Q0. Now, what is the next input? 1. So, from the state Q0, if we apply the 1 input, it has a transition from Q0 to Q1. Now, this also read by this. And finally, another 1 will be there. So, if you apply the input 1 to the state Q1, it come back to the state Q0. So, this is the valid string. This is the valid string which is recognized by this one. So, the Q0 is a starting state. Moreover, the Q0 is also a final state or accepting state. Next, we'll take the another one input strings 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. So, initial state is the Q0. We'll take the input 1. There is a transition from Q0 to Q1. So, it read the first one. So, the next input is that 1. From the state Q1, if you apply the input 1, it come back to the state Q0. It come back to the state Q0. So, this input also read, transitions over. So, the next input string is what? That is called as a 0. So, for the state Q0, if you apply the input 0, come back to the state Q2 and again one more input string, that is another one 0. For Q2, it goes to the state Q0. So, that is a valid. So, it reached to the final state. The state start with Q0 and also ending with Q0. So, in this example, the both starting state and ending states are same. Okay. So, need not to become a separate state or like that. So, the starting state also become a ending state for this finite automata. Now, this is also we has done. Next, we take this one 1, 0, 1, 0. Similarly, for the state Q0, if you apply the input 1, it goes to the state Q1. And then next we have to take this 0. So we can take the state Q1 to Q3 for the input 0. Okay. So this is also taken. Next input as 1. So if it is the 1, it come back to this state. It come back to the state here, Q2. If I apply the input 0, again it go to that state Q0. So this also will be accepted. So 1, 0, 1, again 0. This is also acceptable. And next, the one more possibilities of this strings, which contains the even number of zeros and even number of ones. So 0, 1, I am taking 0, 1, 0, 1. So now let me see this one. If I apply the input first is a 0. If I apply the input 0, it goes to the state Q2. I mean Q0 to Q2 for the input 0. After reading this input, next input is 1. From the state Q2, if I apply the input 1, it goes to the state Q3. So it is then Q3. Next, we'll go for that 0. From the state Q3, if we apply the input 0, it goes to the state Q1. The next, if you go for applying the input 1, it come to the state Q0. All the even this number of zeros and ones are recognized by this deterministic finite automata. So the DFA that recognize that even number of zeros and even number of ones. So here I am taking this one only that strings with this length of 4. Possibly we can take the length of 6. 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1. So we can take all the possibilities of zeros and 1. Suppose if I have the input 1 1 0. If I have the input 1 1 0, we'll see the first input is what? 1. So from the starting state Q0, if we apply the input 1, it goes to the state Q1. So for the delta of Q0, for the input 1, it goes to Q1. Okay. Next, from the state Q1, for the apply input 1, it goes to that Q0. Right? And delta of from state Q0, if I apply the input 0, it goes to that Q2, where this Q2 is not an accepting state or final state, where this Q2 is not an final state or accepting state. So the given input string which is not recognized by this finite automata. This finite automata does not recognize the input string 1 1 0 because it is recognized only the even number of zeros or even number of ones, like that. So the strings of the length may be in 4 or 6 or 8 likewise. So the length of the strings. So the length of the string is denoted by, for example, if I have the strings W that equals to 1 0 1 0. So the length of the string is W that equals to 4. So the length of the strings, which can write like this, the length of the strings W equals 4.